Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler, or the Geek Slays, and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast, episode 122. Today, we're here again with JakeTalksSports. How you doing, my guy?
I am doing pretty darn good. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Kind of tired. Been super busy for the last month. It's been great.
Feel that? Yeah, good.
Busy's fun. It's just tiring. How you been? How's things been for you the last little while?
Things have been really good. I got back from college we're getting close to a month ago, for summer break, and I'll have to go back until August, so it's mostly just been trying to do some more things with the platform, with the content, but also just taking some time, spending time with friends and stuff, so yeah, it's been good.
All right. I see you are still enjoying your Drew Lock narrative.
Yeah, I talked about this with Miller Football on the episode of the podcast I just did with him, and he was just like, we were talking about his QB rankings because he had Drew Lock as an honorable mention outside of the top 32, which is just blasphemous. Like that's actually ridiculous. But anyway, we were just talking about Drew Lock, and I was just like, yeah, I've decided that just no matter what, I'll defend Drew Lock, because people who aren't in on like the joke or the how satire it is just get really angry, and I think it's funny.
It still bugs me sometimes.
Even though I love how you know that I'm joking, but it still just can get to you because it's so absurd.
It really is. Yesterday, you don't know how much willpower it took to not quote tweet your Drew Lock will have 40 or 50 touchdowns.
I was just about to say that because I saw that tweet. This is a Seahawks fan who's tweeting this, and it's just like, well, Drew Lock threw 20 plus. I'm just like, make it 40, maybe 50, and I expected a response out of you, but I didn't get one, so I wanted to bring it up while we were recording today.
So my response was actually just gonna be like, because I ended up quote tweeting something else and saying that he wouldn't start. That was just gonna be the thing. I was gonna be like, he's not gonna throw any touchdowns because Gino's gonna be the one playing the games.
Nah, dude, no way.
Dude,
no way.
Okay, is it not a bad sign that dude's been on the roster for 2 months and Pete Carroll is still coming out saying Gino is our guy?
Gino's a smokescreen. It's like when everybody thought that the Steelers were drafting Malik Willis and then they drafted Kenny Pickett. Everybody thought that Mike Tomlin loved Malik Willis, and it's the same thing here. The teams are going to literally forfeit games if they know that Drew Lock is going to be there. And obviously the Seahawks don't want that, so they're not going to tell people that Drew Lock's starting, so they don't get really scared and forfeit the game. You have to understand.
Here's the thing, though. If they start Gino, they might actually win a couple of games. If they start Drew Lock, that is the worst team in the NFL.
They're already the worst team in the NFL. And
DK will be demanding a trade by week 2 if Drew Lock is starting.
Probably.
Going from Russ to Drew Lock has got to be painful.
It's gotta hurt, man. It's gotta hurt.
It's gotta be awful. It is cool, though, moving past all the Drew Lock stuff. Seeing you and Miller Football get together and talk sports is just awesome. I don't know how that started, but it's great.
He tweeted something about Trubisky. He said something like, I've been really deep into like Trubisky is not going to be like good. This is not a redemption year for him. And he tweeted something about something along the lines of that. So I quote tweeted and was like, people need to understand that like just because Trubisky was under Matt Nagy, that doesn't make him automatically a good quarterback. Like, just because he had a bad head coach, like, he was a problem in Chicago. He wasn't the only problem, but he was a problem in Chicago. He's not a good quarterback. And after that, I was just kind of like, I went through some of his TikToks, and I've listened to some episodes he did with you. And I was just like, this guy seems pretty cool. So I DM'd him on Twitter, and we got set up. And yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I have name dropped you both while talking to the other one, Just been like, I kind of want to do eventually. We need to find a Lions fan And we need to do a bunch of NFC North
yes.
shit. We really do.
That's what I was thinking when I was on with him, because I was like, man, I gotta stop inviting people who are fans of rival teams on my podcast. And then I just kind of thought, like, what if like we had like at least the three of us, but if we could find a Lions fan, that'd be sick. Right? I don't know if I've met any like Lions fans through TikTok or not.
I've seen a few on TikTok.
I've seen some,
conversed with them ever. So hey, if you're watching this episode and you're a fan of the Lions and want to come talk some shit with us, let me know. Tweet me.
I think that would be really cool to have you, me, Miller, and whoever the Lions fan is just sit here and just go off on each other about our NFC North teams.
Nuts. It would be great. It'd be so much fun. We could do so much cool stuff with that.
Yeah, we could.
So recently, how has TikTok been doing for you?
It's been doing. I honestly would like to say that I'm more committed than I am at the current moment. I don't know. It's just like there'll be times when I will like be sitting just like working on stuff, and I'll just look at my TikTok and be like, hey, I haven't posted in 3 days. I gotta get out of the draft hat stuff, but I don't know what else to do. Because nothing else gets an amount of views that I'm like satisfied with. Because like my thing right now is that if I move off the draft hat videos, the videos that I'm making that aren't the draft hat videos, I want to like I'm gonna be putting obviously more effort into those than I've been ever put into a draft hat video.
For sure.
And so I don't want those to be like flopping while the draft hat videos get like thousands and thousands of views, right?
That's been the issue for me, but I've just said fuck it.
Because I saw you made that one video that was just like, I'm done with the draft hat stuff. I've been trying to keep up with all the comments and it's just not working.
Dude,
I was just
the
like,
fact that I had literally I went through, there's like, so from the time that I did the last draft hat video, which was a request from like early December to now, there's there's multiple thousands of requests. It's like there's no way.
Gotta be something like that,
There's no way I can get to all of these. So I'm just, and plus they're no longer fun.
I have been finding ways to make them fun for me. Like I just started a new series where I'm like spinning. What did I do? Hold up.
Oh God, what? I just watched it, I feel like.
I did the one where I spun it 5 times and I said who I would take if I was building a franchise right now.
Yeah.
That one was fun. The stadiums one I think I'm having fun with, and I'm having fun doing the baseball ones and the NHL ones where I just try and name at least literally just one player from an NHL team because I don't watch hockey.
Yeah, me either.
So I would just like spin the filter, and if I can name one, just try and like that kind of stuff to try and make some kind of variation. And like I'm trying to make more talking head videos, but at the same time, like nobody watches. And that's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, my talking head videos are now starting to do a lot better than they were 3-4 months ago. That's why I'm just like, screw it. I know I'm no longer going to be getting, huge numbers of views, but I'd much rather like just actually talk about sports rather than just say player names and then deal with all the absolute morons in my comment section all the time.
100%. Yeah.
Like the last video I had that like blew up a little bit. It was like the trying to defeat the all-time Falcons, right?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, where I have Matt Ryan over Michael Vick because Matt Ryan is a better goddamn quarterback than Michael Vick.
Oh yeah, we had that conversation on TikTok for sure. Yeah, when you made that video defending yourself, and people were just like, "But Vic can run the football." It's like, shut up.
It was one of those things
that
like,
doesn't matter.
Get it. All you did was play Madden. That's all the knowledge you have on Michael Vick. But
right,
it wasn't even the comments about Vic that bothered me the most. It's the fact that I straight up say, building a team using current players to beat them, and every comment is, "Why didn't you take Randy Moss?" Dude's been retired for 10 years. That's why. Jesus.
Yeah, and when it comes to, like, some of the drop tag videos, this is a legitimate number. Okay, I made you remember my getting more touchdowns in a certain team series.
Yep.
Right here we are. Okay, I made a drop tag video that was not that and got 758 views. I made 2 back-to-back videos right after that were doing that challenge. First one is 12.8 thousand. Second one is 14.3 thousand.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand.
Because TikTok.
And like then there's like 3 more before that: 22.2, 13.0, 30.6. Like, what? TikTok, the algorithm confuses me, man. It really does.
The thing that'll always piss me off about TikTok isn't the fact that not all of my videos blow up a little bit, but it's the fact that I have some videos that get like less than 1,000 views when I have 6,300 followers. Why are my followers not seeing my videos? Why are you not giving my followers my videos? That's weird.
Right, that's the thing. Like, you know how they have that Friends tab thing?
Yep.
Like, I'm looking, like, I'm mutuals with, I don't know if you know Jazzy TV.
Yeah.
But I just scrolled to my Friends tab right here. I see a video of his from 4 days ago, and he has made, it looks like 7 or 8 videos since then.
Yeah.
And like scrolling down, it's 3 days ago. A video of yours from 5 days ago, 4 days ago.
Right.
6 days ago from Eero. Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, my Friends tab is literally all just like old videos.
Yeah.
I'm sure my following's the same, but it's weird.
Mine's weird. Well, and I've also finally gotten to the point where I've given up on my old idea of I'm not going to follow anybody new, because then I have to watch, 3 years worth of videos from them.
Yeah.
Because they put them all in your following feed for some goddamn reason.
Mm-hmm. Just out of curiosity, what is your most popular TikTok video? And like, what was the view count on it?
I think it was the one a long time ago.
Because I pinned mine.
See,
I
mine
pinned
is
my
not
most
pinned.
popular one.
My pinned videos, I have a setup tour and about me, and then the video that I thought was the funniest that for some reason never blew up.
Oh, the one where you drove an hour to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's like an hour away. I can't just drive an hour to Taco Bell. I did it.
And then you're just sitting in your car with Taco Bell. I did like that one a lot, yeah.
It's like I put actual effort into that one, and TikTok was like, nah, fuck you. So the all-time Falcons one got 190,000. And then
mine at the moment is 242,000.
I don't know if I've ever had one go that high. I also wish I could just like on YouTube sort by most
You can
viewed.
see your most popular. Yeah. That's why I have those pinned. Because like, I just took my 3 most popular videos and pinned them because I want to be able to keep track of like what they're getting and stuff. Yeah,
for sure. So I'm scrolling back, and I'll let you know in a minute. So we can talk about something else while I'm trying to figure out if there's another higher one.
Yeah, go for it.
Man, I had a question. So, outside of the podcast and TikTok, I know you've been streaming some. Do you have any other plans outside of TikTok and podcast content-wise?
I am really trying to push myself to start posting on the YouTube channel. I made a few videos on it. It's just kind of sitting there at the moment. That's a platform that I want to expand to, but also I have never been able to crack the YouTube algorithm. I don't know, like, I just don't know how to like build a consistent platform on YouTube as much as I do TikTok at this point. And it's the same thing with Twitch. Twitch is probably one of the hardest to build a platform on.
Twitch's discoverability is just useless.
Yeah, it does not work.
You
have
to use your other platforms to try to grow on Twitch, and then just hope you get lucky sometimes. Like, getting a lucky random raid from somebody or whatever. Like a couple weeks ago, I was playing zombies and it was like the coolest moment of my life. I think you saw it on Twitter where one of the old zombies YouTubers that I've always loved raided me. That was sick. But you have to get lucky with shit like that. And with the amount of people that are streaming, it's super hard to do. So you almost have to just grow everywhere else and try to push your Twitch that way. That's one reason I do love TikTok stories, is I can upload my story and try to get my followers to go check me out on Twitch, because I don't want the first video of mine you see on TikTok to be me promoting my Twitch. That feels weird. Like, I'd rather have actual videos posted and
yeah. I feel ya.
Which one is this? Okay. I honestly think the Falcons rebuild might be my biggest video ever, because before it was 148,000 from Calvin Johnson and Legion of Boom one, where people were trying to argue with me that Brett Favre was a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
and I wasn't
not right.
It. And I love Brett Favre.
Yeah, that's not right.
But
of course.
No.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, as far as other content stuff goes, I mean, I'm planning on starting a Patreon at some point. And also, I don't know if we've officially talked about this on one of our podcasts, but I got my first brand deal a couple months ago. Which is really cool. I did get Death Wish, yeah. Which is awesome, and I'm super grateful for that. That's not, I guess that's not really a content thing as much as it is kind of a sign of growth.
Right.
No,
but
yeah,
that's huge.
other than
that's awesome.
yeah. Other than YouTube and Twitch, that's mostly what I'm focusing on outside of TikTok. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have? I'm gonna be honest. I'm an asshole and have no clue what you've been doing on YouTube recently.
Sure.
I'll be honest. I'm a dickhead. But at least I'm honest with you.
Of course. Yeah. Right at that.
Oh, you really need to put your link tree in your Twitter bio, man.
You're so right.
You really need to do that.
I don't know why I haven't done that. That's actually a very good. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna go because YouTube's dumb and there's not a great way to sort your subscriptions. So
no.
I can't find you even though I'm subscribed to you. If I type in your name, it just isn't gonna pop up. Because you
absolutely not, no.
Oh, the first thing that will pop up though is one of the podcast episodes with you. That's interesting.
I mean, I did a couple mock draft videos with the PFF simulator. I did some GeoGuessr, which is a really cool thing.
Yeah.
I made a welcome to the channel thing. I streamed a little bit. My link tree. The freak.
Real quick, are you an affiliate on Twitch?
I actually don't remember. My Twitch, I don't think so.
I'm gonna go check.
I am on one of my other accounts, but I'm not on JakeTalksSports yet. JakeTalksSports, I have not promoted my Twitch nearly enough. I got affiliate on one of my gaming accounts that I ran for a long time before the whole JakeTalksSports thing happened. But yeah.
So, what do you just stream directly from your PlayStation or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had another way, I would be.
Yeah.
But at the current moment, I mean PS4, I have Greenlight Wi-Fi, so yeah, I can stream pretty comfortably, like the highest, it's like 720p that PS4 offers, which is actually really good, really good. And I'm happy with that. It just I'm not really like discontent with like the quality of the stream because it's great, but I'm more like discontent with the fact that I can't do like overlays and stuff like that. Sure. It's harder to monitor my stream when I was just running off the PS4. I have to like have a separate device with the chat pulled up and stuff like that. So you know, that part of it's definitely a little bit frustrating. But other than that, I mean, I haven't had any problems. I've been streaming from my PS4 directly for like 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, that's how I started too. That was how I first started making content in general. I just streamed from my PS4, playing zombies because I was doing that for like 12 hours a day, anyways. Because fuck going to school, I'd just skip and stay home and play zombies. It was great. I don't do that. Stay in school, kids, or else you end up like me, which is not a goal. But no, like I just streamed straight from my PS4 forever. The thing is, it would be cool. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna look though. Because if you could stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously on your PS4, no, you can't go simulcast.
No,
that sucks.
You also can't. You also can't, as far as I know, change games. You can't change games.
Oh, that's really annoying.
So if I, on my Twitch, wanted to do like a 24-hour stream, it's like charity or something, I would have to play the same game for 24 hours straight, or just sit in the lobby, or like the same menu of a game for 24 hours straight.
Nah,
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. Because like my streams usually last about 3 to 4 hours, maybe 1 to 2, depending on what I'm doing that night, and it's just like sometimes I'm just sitting there, just like kind of banging my head on my desk, like I've been playing MLB The Show 21 for 4 hours straight.
Oh yeah, there are definitely times where I do stuff like that. Certain games, you just get into them and it's like, oh, whoops. Or you're just me right now, and the only game that your friends can play with you is Call of Duty, so you just spend 5 or 6 hours a day playing Warzone.
No, yeah, I'm honestly, dude. I'm when it comes to video games, I'm a sports guy through and through. I really am. Like, my most played game on PS4. Is there a way to check that? Do you know?
Maybe.
Like by playtime, I'm about to check that. I can already tell you it's Fortnite. I can already tell you it's Fortnite because during quarantine and like when the game first came out, that was all I played.
Yeah.
During quarantine, me and my friends would just play video games.
You can't check it on your PS4. You have to go to PlayStation's website. Log into your account. Wait, hold on. No, that's not right. Something about that's not right. Hold on. So I don't know if you actually can. Oh, actually, do you know what your username is in Fortnite? Because I can tell you. I can go to Fortnite Tracker. Yep. Like what your profile name is? Your epic name. That's the one.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna Discord message you it because it's kind of long.
Yeah, for sure. And also, you don't want randos adding your account.
Before I send this, I was in 8th grade.
That's fine.
Okay. That is my last name. In there as well.
Yeah.
Wow. That's my last name, and I thought it was so cool. I thought I was so cool putting that in there. If that doesn't work, then I genuinely have no idea because it's usually just my PlayStation name, a link to my Epic account.
Is that your PlayStation name?
My PlayStation name is different.
Oh, well, apparently we might want to try that because. Oh wait, no, hold on. That might be accurate. According to this, that name you sent me has 16 days, 15 hours, and 38 minutes played.
Oh, hold up. Let me do a little bit of maths.
Let me hit you with mine. So just on PC,
that's under 400 hours for me, by the way. 399.
Nice. So just on PC, I used to play on PS4 back in the day, but I couldn't get my account linked. It got all fucky.
Sure.
So currently, my time played just on my PC, I should specify I started playing on PC in Season 10. Chapter 1, Season 10. So there were 9 seasons before this. I have 23 days, 3 hours, 38 minutes played.
I have
that's bad. That's tough.
I've played every season of Fortnite. I'm not proud of that fact, but I have played
as well.
Every season of Fortnite.
I have also I've only missed like one tier 100 skin also.
That I definitely cannot say that I've done. But I, as much as I might have tried back in the old days, like the first few seasons of the game, it was pretty hard to level up to 100. Like that.
Oh yeah, there were no like big challenges. There were no.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there were some. Like if you miss like a week of challenges, you're done. You're finished. There's no way. Mm-hmm. Like now, the way XP works in the game now, you could probably do it if you played for like a month and a half.
Yeah. Well, it depends on when you start playing. If you start playing early season, it takes forever. So normally I play early season, get all the challenges done, and then don't play the game until like the last 2 weeks of the season. Go do all the challenges, get all the skins, play the beginning of the next season, and then ditch the game. Because it just makes me want to punch a hole through a human. It's so annoying.
So you're a PlayStation guy, you're not an Xbox guy?
I have a PS4, a Xbox Series X, and my PC. I mostly use my PC.
Which do you prefer? Like between PS4 and Xbox?
Oh man.
I'm a huge PlayStation guy. I think the PlayStation Plus games are usually really, really good, and the exclusives I think are better. That's my take.
It's tough. I was gonna say the exclusive games on PlayStation are better for now.
Spider-Man games, 100%.
Halo makes Xbox kind of close, and if Bethesda gets fully exclusive to Xbox, Xbox wins. They get Fallout and Elder Scrolls. That makes them win.
100%.
But as of right now, that's not how it happens. So PlayStation has better exclusives. Xbox does. I like their software better, and Game Pass is just so good. The value proposition for Game Pass is nuts.
Yeah, so, Game Pass is like, is that the same as PlayStation Plus, where it's $10 a month, or is it a little bit more or less?
Let me look. There are two different prices, I think, because there's one that's just like base Game Pass, and then there's like Game Pass Ultimate. Oh, excuse me. That's annoying. The Xbox website just wants to tell me if you subscribe now, it's $1 a month for 3 months, and then so it's $10 a month for regular Game Pass. Game Pass Ultimate gives you Xbox Live mixed in with it, Game Pass, and then Game Pass for PC, so I can download a bunch of games on my Xbox and a bunch on my PC. And that's like $25.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the way that PlayStation runs PS Plus. It's not perfect. Like, the free games I think are a nice touch, because God of War is free this month. And, like, I just got FIFA 22 free today for the end of May. So, like, yeah.
Oh, wait, God of War is free? I'm going to go save that to my library. I probably won't play it until I buy a PS5, but that's neither here nor there.
God of War is free.
My PS4 is kind of, like, dying. And I refuse to go buy another PS4, because the PS5
I feel like mine's probably dying, too, yeah.
Well, there are some games I play where I get terrible like artifacting. Like I can tell it's dead. It just hasn't croaked yet. So it just exists for me to like get the free PlayStation Plus games if they're any good. So I have them when I get a PS5. But you wanna know all your Fortnite stats, by the way? I got them all here.
Go for it, dude. Hit them.
You have 87 career wins.
That's
4,796 kills and a 1.14 KD.
I have no idea if that's good or not, but I'm assuming it's not.
I mean, you get more kills than you die, so that's good. Looks like you play best in trios. Hey, same.
Yeah, dude. I used to grind trios with my friends, so I'm pretty sure I'm just padding stats there.
And your most time played is shockingly in solos. You have 8 days, 1 hour, and 52 minutes in solos. Duos, you have 6 days, 24 minutes.
Yeah, that solos is probably just from challenge grinding, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that going on. Yeah.
For me, my career, with the 30 more days played than you.
Yeah.
217 wins, 11,322 kills, a 1.57 KD. And I have the most time played in duos by like a lot.
That makes sense.
And then, trios is my best, where I actually have a 3.23 KD. And a win percentage of 13. I win 13% of my games. That's trios. I like trios.
Trios are good, yeah.
This site's cool. Fortnite Tracker's dope. They also have
I like Fortnite Tracker a lot.
They have Warzone Tracker, Valorant Tracker, Apex Legends. That's sick.
I was never an Apex guy.
I couldn't really get into it either. I wonder if I have. I wonder what I can find out about myself. Oof. Nothing good. I have 11 kills on Apex, apparently.
I'm not even sure I have that many.
Yeah, that's a yikes. Don't know how we got into talking about our stats on video games, but here we are.
I don't know where we started this conversation.
Yeah, no. But, so sports games are your biggest thing then. So what would you say is your favorite sports game right now?
The show.
The show? Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I can tell you for a fact that I'm pretty sure Madden's my least favorite.
Right? Because it sucks. Well,
I love the NHL games. The NHL actually might be my favorite right now.
For me, it's 2K. That game is awful always.
Your your least favorite?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
NBA 2K is just shit.
Second on that list. On the worst. I think mine probably goes MLB The Show, NHL, FIFA. Out of the ones that I've played consistently, NHL, FIFA, 2K, Madden.
See, The Show is weird. They need to redo the storyline for The Show. I don't know why they've removed so many of the best features from Road to the Show.
I don't even touch Road to the Show anymore because it's just not anything like it used to be.
Yeah, but I hate playing sports games online because it makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I am like a competitive MLB The Show 21 player.
There you go.
Like it is a pretty big part of my gaming career, I will say. But Road to the Show is very frustrating when it comes to call-up stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and then the biggest issue I have with the show is that you can't play co-op. Like, we can't start an online franchise, with all of the sports creators on TikTok. Because there's no way to. You're not allowed to co-op franchise, which is dumb. It's like my favorite part about Madden. I love starting leagues with everybody and just it's really dumb. I don't get why video games are the way that they are.
Neither do I, man. Neither do I.
Or the fact that sports games aren't cross-platform for some reason.
Most of them aren't, yeah.
It's so dumb.
That is pretty stupid, I will admit. But that's a big feature ad if they do. That them in any way if they do it.
Yeah. Did you see the Madden cover reveal already?
Yeah, I tweeted about it. The John Madden.
Yeah.
Very happy with that.
So they just revealed it for one edition.
No, they released 2 others.
Oh, did they?
I saw it somewhere on Twitter, or maybe EA themselves tweeted it out, but there's 2 other editions. The All Madden one's the one that like he originally was on. Then there's one of him being lifted onto like his team's shoulders that just says "Thanks, Coach" and writing on the bottom. There's another one that says "Thanks, Coach" of him like a whiteboard or something.
I don't know. I feel so. According to the Madden Twitter account, they've only released one. The full reveal doesn't happen until tomorrow. But I'm guessing.
I don't know what these ones I'm seeing. My guess before was either Rodgers, the Rams, or like Rams like Donald, Stafford, maybe OBJ, like the guys who like finally got their rings.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I think we all knew it was going to be John Madden though.
And I mean, as much as it sucks that there is no player or that Aaron Rodgers has never been on the cover, I don't think he ever will. Does Rodgers seem like the guy to you to take months out of his off season to go do photo shoots and record things? That
was my thing last year when everybody was pretty convinced that it was going to be him. I was just kind of like, I'm not sure Aaron Rodgers would want to be on the cover, man, if they asked him to be.
Right.
And last year, I don't think they could have done Rodgers because I honestly think that before like the Brady Mahomes cover, it was going to be Rodgers, but they were so uncertain about his future, there was no way to put him on the cover.
Right.
Like if they had put him in, if they had done a photo shoot with the Packers uniform, and then he'd like gone to Denver or something,
it would have ended up like Kyrie on 2K18.
Right.
They would have revealed it as him in his Cavs uniform, and then had to Photoshop it later to be a different uniform.
Which is crazy.
That's still the greatest thing to ever happen to 2K.
Dude, 100%, yeah.
It was like the day they revealed it, he got traded. It was like, oh, okay.
That was the Boston trade, yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
So good. So good.
Awesome.
So, my biggest question, we mentioned Aaron Rodgers. Do you think he actually retires a Packer?
I'm not sure he'll retire playing as a Packer, but he'll retire as a Packer.
Oh.
I believe.
Oh.
I won't like go on the record and say 100% that he'll be a Packer. He'll play every season of his career with the Packers. I could see him making a Brady-esque move when he's a little bit older, settling down on the West Coast. But I don't think there's any way that he just doesn't retire as a Packer, despite their bad blood, whatever you want to call it. I mean, however many years for the same team, you won a Super Bowl ring with them. I mean, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't.
Because he signs a huge contract and then they trade away his only weapon.
Do you think Kirk Cousins is going to retire a Viking?
I fucking hope not.
He'll probably retire as a Commander.
Nah, he'll probably retire somewhere in the XFL. If he doesn't perform with the Vikings and the Vikings don't bring him back next year, nobody's signing, dude. There's no way anybody's dumb enough to fall for that.
you'd be
The
surprised how
Vikings
dumb some
currently
NFL
have a top
organizations
10
are.
roster in the NFL. If Kirk can't win with that, he can't
That's
win.
true. That is fair.
Like,
I love how even when we talked about before that this wasn't a sports episode, we always find a way back to it.
Well, okay, it's not a primarily sports episode. It's just bullshit.
No, I got you.
Point.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, yeah. Kirk's ass. He wouldn't even be the Vikings quarterback right now if the Bears didn't trade up and take our guy.
Yeah, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be.
And honestly, Justin Fields learning behind Kirk for a year might not have been the worst thing in the world.
For Justin, it would have been.
That's hilarious.
Justin Fields throws like a 70-yard deep ball. Kirk is just like, don't do that again.
Yeah, never.
Stop that.
Never do that.
Check down.
No, only throw the deep ball when your wide receiver falls down. Fucking.
Okay,
God.
so you see how Thielen. So why didn't you throw it to Thielen on that play? Well, he fell down. No. You throw it to him when he's down.
That pick against the Bears is just the worst thing I've ever seen. I hate the people who defend it.
Do you follow Theo on TikTok?
I do. I just watched him go over.
You saw the Kirk Cousins? Yeah. I don't know if you saw the video where he replied. There was a guy who like commented something, and he was just like, "That one wasn't on Kirk. His receiver fell over," and I was just like,
he was
Theo,
already
like, breaks
throwing.
down.
It's like.
And Theo like breaks down the amount of time in between Cousins and like
JJ's laying on the ground
down.
and Kirk is still patting the ball. He hasn't even gone wind up yet.
He's like, well, I'm sure Justin Jefferson didn't fall over. I mean, that would just be silly.
Well, no, I think he just threw it that way to try to draw the pass interference call, and it just didn't work. But
that's still too big of a risk, though, trying to draw a pass interference call.
Yeah. And also, trying to pretend Kirk is smart enough to do that is tough.
So, yeah, even Theo talking about Kirk Cousins always makes me laugh because it's so funny.
For sure. Like, oh, God, it's funny right now. Every time David or Miller football has issues with people talking about Kirk Cousins, he just tags me and says, "Come handle this for me, would ya?"
Yeah.
Because, like, the one unbiased Vikings fan, apparently.
I mean, apparently, yeah.
Like, I love our team. If we had any other quarterback, I'd say we're Super Bowl contenders. Right now, I'm curious if we even can make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how hard I was pushing for Teddy Bridgewater? We'd easily be a playoff team with Teddy.
Yeah.
Because the dude's not useless. And
he's not useless, no.
I want to talk about Teddy for a bit, especially now because he's no longer competing with Drew Lock, so you don't have to be an asshole about it. So, why was the narrative last year that Teddy held the Broncos back because he couldn't throw the ball deep, when through the first 5 weeks of the year, he was the best deep ball passer in the league? Until everyone got hurt and no one could be hit deep anymore.
That's true. I don't know, man. People just like to hate on guys like Teddy and like guys like Drew Lock and
stop.
Like guys who have very much proven that they're like top 5 talents at some points in their career.
You had to make it dumb, didn't you? You had to make it so nobody's gonna believe anything we're saying. Thanks.
Well, the national media just knows how good Drew Lock is, so they slander Teddy as much as possible to try and get Drew Lock the starting job. They're just like hoping that like It's like, maybe if we slander him enough, the coach will see it and they'll put in the actual deserved starter.
The problem is when Drew Lock finally did get playing time, he just turned the ball over 5 times and looked like an idiot.
Hey. Me and Miller Football had a very nice conversation about the Chiefs game where he rushed for a couple touchdowns.
Cool, go play running back because you're obviously not a good goddamn quarterback. Tim Tebow part 2.
And quoting Miller himself, saying that he sees a lot of upside and potential in Drew Lock. And so do I.
Okay, you do realize you're just being as delusional as I was with Sam Darnold last year, right?
I mean, it's not, but Sam Darnold has never shown that he's borderline a top 2 quarterback in the NFL.
Drew Lock's never shown that he's a borderline starter in the NFL. He's shown that he's a backup in the USFL. Probably behind Paxton Lynch, if we're being honest.
No. Paxton Lynch isn't number 1. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what you're saying. If he was behind Paxton Lynch, that would make Paxton Lynch number 1, because the only person ahead of Drew Lock is who's in the number 1 spot. Oh, man. I love him. I love Drew Lock.
Start a riot.
Ever since he made fun of Kirk Cousins, I'll never look at him the same. I'll always look at him in a positive light.
Well, you can have fun looking at him in a positive light when he's not in the league next year.
Oh, trust me, I will. He'll be I'll be pushing Drew Lock USFL narratives the entire season if he ends up there.
I just love seeing, have you seen any of the Paxton Lynch games in the USFL?
I didn't even know he was playing in the USFL, if I'm being honest.
So I love it that a guy who was a first-round pick in the NFL is in the USFL now and is the worst
team is he playing
quarterback
for?
in the USFL.
I need to make sure. Is he the Gamblers?
No.
Quarterback?
No.
Houston's? I hope he's not my teams. I just chose the team who had the coolest colors. Okay. Is he their starter?
Not anymore, if I remember correctly.
That's tough, dude.
Dude, he's awful. In a league
he's bad, yeah.
That is not professional athletes. It's not.
Generally, no. There are some guys in USFL who have some talent, but for the most part, no.
Sure, but yeah. I just mean, this was a first-round pick in the NFL, and he is the worst quarterback in a league with guys who will not play in the NFL ever. That's wild. For the most part,
yeah.
Yeah, so Yeah, so apparently he has 24 passing yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception.
That is terrible. Yeah, that's awful.
Good job, dude. But remember,
Drew Lock's not as bad as him, man. There's no way. Real talk, there's no way Drew Lock's as bad as that.
Again, I think you're getting caught up in the Drew Lock has all this arm talent. You know who else had a great arm? Jamarcus Russell.
Who's arguably a top 10 guy all time, probably.
My fuck.
Oh, man. Jamarcus Russell, he was awful. Yeah, he was awful.
But I don't know. I don't care if a guy has potential anymore. We've seen how the NFL works now, right?
Sure.
You do, as an NFL player, if you are not good in your first, basically, if you don't show huge flashes in your first year, you're not going to be good. And when you show maybe a minor flash in your first year, and then your second year you are awful, you are never going to be a good quarterback.
That's why, really, I know how much people slandered them, but I really don't think any of these quarterbacks from this draft class are going to be that good. I really don't. A lot of these quarterbacks are
Trevor Lawrence is still going to be great.
No. Oh, I mean, this draft class.
I thought you meant last year. Okay.
I don't. No, last year I think that him, Wilson, and Justin Fields could all end up being really good. But Matt Jones is already kind of there. But
Mac Jones is Kirk Cousins 2.0, and I stand by it.
Most likely.
Only with a weaker arm.
Yeah, but this year's draft class, literally every quarterback that was taken is just, they have the potential to be this good, but none of them are actually that good yet. So,
sure, but we also haven't seen them actually play yet. Potential is important for a while. Like, it's just when we get to, like I was with Sam Darnold after the trade last year, of, well, he has all the potential in the world. He was just on the Jets. We got to stop that. We've seen quarterbacks. Look at Trevor Lawrence. You can say whatever you want about his stats, but that's incorrect. Looking at just stats is dumb, and I hate it. Because, yeah, he had 12 touchdowns and 17 picks. How many of those were because Laviska Shenault and Marvin Jones ran into each other and fell down because Urban Meyer's offense is a war crime?
Sure.
Like, Trevor Lawrence did show multiple things. His arm might be the best out of any of the rookies. I know Trey Lance is huge.
Zach Wilson.
Okay.
I think Zach
just
Wilson has
you
like
can
the
chuck it far
strongest
doesn't mean
arm.
anything. That doesn't make you the best arm. Josh Allen might have the strongest arm, but he does not have the best arm.
I thought you were just talking about strongest arm. Best arm
he
is
has
Trevor
the best
Lawrence.
arm. Because yeah, sure, maybe Zach Wilson can go 80 yards and Trevor can only go 73, but Trevor's going to hit the penny sitting on the thing, and Zach's going to miss it by 40 feet.
Yeah, fair.
And then Trevor Lawrence, his pocket awareness is better than most guys in the NFL currently. And I need to make a TikTok video about this later, but I saw a guy, he was like, Trevor Lawrence is just, he doesn't have that dog in him, right? Like, look at the game he played against Justin Fields in the college football playoffs. Justin Fields cracked his rib and came back in the game. I don't think Trevor Lawrence would ever do that. It's like, except when you watch him play, the dude will step into hits because he knows he has time to get the ball off, and he'll take the shot while throwing a beautiful pass. Sure, maybe his ribs didn't break. That's not his fault.
Nope.
The dude's willing to do whatever he has to do. It's weird to try to make up these, like, well, you know, we've never seen him do it, so I don't think he ever would. It's like, that's dumb.
That's stupid. Yeah.
It's weird. I don't like it.
No, I don't.
What I do love is watching tape of Trevor Lawrence compared to Kirk Cousins when it comes to their pocket presence, their pocket awareness. Kirk looks, every time I watch him, I don't think he knows that there's a defense on the field. Like, he has no awareness for what's going on.
Somebody should tell that guy. Like,
right? Hey, you see these four dudes up front in these 3-point stances? They're trying to murder you.
Don't let them.
Right? Like, good God. I don't know. I really hope Trevor Lawrence has a great year this year. He needs it.
I think he will.
It's just tough. The Jaguars' weapons still kind of suck.
I mean, Christian Kirk's an upgrade from Laviska Shenault.
Yeah, but is Christian Kirk even the wide receiver one there?
I have to imagine it's either him or Marvin Jones.
I'm sorry, no. The real wide receiver one is Laquan Treadwell.
Right.
Okay.
That guy.
Last year, he was the real wide receiver one as soon as he started getting playing time. Trevor loved that guy. It's good stuff.
Yeah, Laquan Treadwell, a lot of Vikings fans that I know hate him.
I don't hate a dude for, he never even got a chance. Like, he was never a starter. He was never our number 3. Like, he never got a chance. It's weird to say a guy sucks because he didn't play, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He's just one of those guys, like, man, think about it right now. What if Laquan Treadwell could have turned into what we all thought he would be? Think of that receiving core.
Yeah.
That's the part that bugs me most is like, man, we could have had Quan and Thielen and Diggs and then JJ later. That would have been sick.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird. I hate players for other reasons, like being shitty people.
Rodgers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's valid. No, I think Watson might be the better.
Watson, those guys. Yeah, you know, I thought about this with Miller a little bit. Like I told him my favorite quarterback in the NFL is Kyler Murray, and it would be Rodgers if Rodgers was a good person.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, he does. He just seems. Like
usually your favorite quarterback's just like your favorite team's quarterback.
Mine has never been. My favorite quarterback for a long time was my rival's quarterback.
Isn't your favorite quarterback right now Teddy?
Oh, right now, absolutely. But like back in the day, it used to be Brett Favre, even though he was on the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
He was just fun to watch. So
I'm sure you were hyped when he went to the
I was
Vikings then.
I was all sorts of pumped. And that's the reason I hate the Saints more than the Packers now. Is because
of that one game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And bounty game.
Yep.
You ended Brett Favre's career, so we didn't get year 2. I think if Favre would have been healthy and could have ran it back, we win the Super Bowl the next year.
Yeah, definitely would have been close. Yeah. Definitely would have been a favorite.
But instead, they snapped every bone in his ankle.
That kind of hurts. Yeah.
And I don't know. The Paul Allen call from that game, Minnesota's sportscaster, it's so good. Even though it's like sad and you can hear the pain in his voice. But, you know, Favre rolls right, throws back across his body, and it's intercepted.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Why would you even consider passing right there? You can take a knee and attempt a 56-yard field goal. This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. Greatest call of all time.
Yeah, I do like that quite a bit. Yeah.
This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl.
So good.
I don't know. Have you ever listened to the Saints home radio call for the Minneapolis Miracle?
I have not actually.
Because that's a fun listen if you can find it. It might be on YouTube, but just pure depression, bro. Pure sadness.
I love them sometimes.
Case Keenum walks into. I mean, they were at home, but Case Keenum just shows up to the playoffs and decides to beat them. Stephon Diggs, man. Imagine if Diggs stayed, he'd still got Justin Jefferson.
Oh, that would have been nuts. I don't think there's a way it could have happened, but it would have been nuts.
Yeah, no.
I mean, maybe we trade up for him, but yikes.
Yeah.
Where is that? What year was that? 2018?
I think it was 17-18 season. Yeah, so.
That's still my favorite picture.
The picture of him?
No, the picture of going into the championship weekend, where you have Tom. It shows all the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It's like Tom Brady, Case Keenum, Nick Foles, and Blake Bortles. Like, imagine saying these were the final 4 quarterbacks around, and then telling you Brady didn't win.
And that's just so. I mean, to be fair, that. Had everybody been healthy, it would have been what? It would have been Wentz. Who was the Vikings guy before Keenum?
Bridgewater and Sam Bradford were on the team.
It would have been one of those two guys. It would have been Carson Wentz, and then it would have been Brady and Bortles. I forget that the Jacksonville Jaguars made a freaking AFC Championship run.
Dude, Saxonville and Minnesota were the 2 best defenses that year, and it was so fun to argue about who was better.
That was, I mean, yeah, and the Jaguars legitimately almost took the Patriots. That was not like a blowout by any means.
They should have. It was
They
just
they
the
it
dumbass.
was
Why did they
it,
kneel right before halftime?
yeah, it was
Go score some points.
they could have had them because they had just come off blowing out Big Ben Steelers.
Yeah.
But they wrecked them. They barely beat the Bills. The Bills like first playoff appearance in years, and they barely beat them.
Yeah, because who all was on that defense? You had Jalen Ramsey, A.J. Boye,
Calais Campbell, Miles Jack.
Was Miles Jack there?
Yeah, he got a pick on Big Ben in that divisional game.
Oh yeah, okay.
AJ Boye. I don't know who their safeties were.
I'm trying to figure.
I'm trying to think of linebackers besides Miles Jack.
I just want to see the players on the team. So, Calais Campbell, Malik Jackson, who had just won a Super Bowl with the Broncos.
Yeah, I remember him being pretty good. Yeah.
Yannick Ngakoue, Miles Jack, Telvin Smith.
Oof.
I used to think Telvin Smith was going to be so good. Don't know what happened.
He was for a couple of years.
Paul
He's like one of those
Posluszny.
guys. I do remember that name. I don't remember if he was good or not, but
He was mediocre. A.J. Boye, Jalen Ramsey, Barry
course.
Church, and Tashawn Gibson were
I forgot about Barry Church.
the safeties. Tashawn Gibson, the best player to ever come out of Wyoming. The University of Wyoming, I should say. Josh Allen's not there yet.
Yeah. How good is this Gibson dude? What are you talking about? You talking about this Gibson dude being better all time than Josh Allen?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
He's got 27 career interceptions as a safety.
How many does Harrison Smith have?
I have no idea. Let me find out.
Because I'm telling you right now, I'm pushing Gibson greater than Harrison narratives. If he comes out with more, he won't. But
I think Gibson might have been in the league longer so far as well. Harrison Smith has 29. We're safe.
oh, dude, I would have been so annoying on Twitter.
You gotta be annoying though. We gotta just restart the hate train on Jamal Adams because he only has 4 career interceptions. He's been in the league.
We need to find a safety or like a corner. We need to find a safety in the league who is like consensusly like as a consensus is just called terrible, and then like if they have more interceptions than Jamal Adams. Yeah, Sendejo has more. Sendejo more picks.
He definitely has more.
Sendejo has more picks. That's what we gotta start pushing.
Yeah, Sendejo has
greater
9.
than Jamal Adams.
Sendejo has 9.
Sendejo greater than Jamal Adams.
And he had 1 year where he had almost more picks than Jamal Adams has had in his career. Because Jamal has 4. In 2019, Sendejo had 5. 3. I read that wrong. But yeah, still. Oh, we lost Jake. That's not good. Andrew Sendejo, the GOAT, though. Hello?
Yeah, I'm about to start pushing those narratives.
Do it. It's great. We got to remember, before Andrew Sendejo went to Philadelphia, Cleveland and was awful, he was good in Minnesota.
How many career interceptions does freaking Daniel Sorensen have?
Oh, God.
That's even worse, I feel like.
It might be. Sorensen and the years played lines up a little better. I think Sorensen's at 7 while Jamal's at 5. So it lines up.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah,
it's closer at least. I don't know if it's exactly the same. Sorensen has 4 touchdowns.
That's got to be more than Jamal.
Well, yeah, but he has 12 interceptions.
Oh my gosh.
He has 3 times as many.
That's
Sorensen
incredible.
Better than Jamal Adams.
Confirmed.
That's amazing.
I like that a lot.
I'm so happy. I don't like Jamal Adams. I never did.
I don't like Jamal Adams either. Yeah.
I don't know. For a guy who's like never done anything, he's just so cocky.
Yeah, and it's not really that big of an accomplishment to be a defensive back who can get sacks. It's like nobody's worried about a defensive back when it comes to blocking stuff.
No, and you know who does get sacks better than Mr. Blitzboy? Harrison Smith.
Does Harrison Smith have more sacks?
Oh, 100%. He has 16 and a half career sacks.
Oh,
he had 3 last year.
I'm pushing the Harrison Smith Blitzboy narratives.
Don't you dare.
There we go.
Actually, no, he doesn't. Jamal Adams beat him.
By how much?
By like 5. I was going to say
he already has
21
and a half.
Yeah.
He's a safety, bro.
In 2020, he had 9.5 sacks. Jeez.
That's ridiculous, man.
I was all bragging because Harrison Smith was. I mean, Harrison Smith might be better at it because he doesn't blitz all the goddamn time. That's not the only thing he does.
No. Harrison Smith Blitzboy narrative.
You're not starting Blitzboy narratives for Harrison Smith.
16 and a half sacks, you're a safety.
16 and a half sacks in 10 years.
That's like... Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
The
whatever.
real Blitzboy unmasked.
No, the real best safety in the league. I hate that people are trying to argue that Harrison Smith's overrated. Or like I saw the other day, will he be a Hall of Famer? Almost all the replies said no. What do you mean no?
He's just saying that
literally a better player than
him.
Brian Dawkins and Troy Polamalu. Statistically. And I'm going to stick by it because fuck the other two. Harrison Smith, the coach.
You just contradicted yourself because earlier you said that people who only look at stats are losers.
That's valid. That's valid though. But also, I'm the only person in the world apparently who has watched every game Harrison Smith has ever played.
Via touchdown to interception ratio, Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT.
Valid.
If you look at the touchdown to interception ratio, it's better. So
if he's the GOAT and Harrison Smith has the most interceptions ever against Aaron Rodgers, that means he is the greatest safety of all time.
I don't think Rodgers ever played Palomar, did
he? Yeah, they played against each other in the Super Bowl.
And how many picks did they have in that game?
None.
Right. Wait. No.
Yeah, Harrison Smith better than Troy Polamalu. Let's go.
I don't think you... Do you actually believe this?
I don't know.
You don't actually like...
I'm going to go watch some tape and we're going to see. I might start Harrison Smith narratives. I can't start GOAT narratives because Ed Reed exists and it's just on a different level.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Ed Reed.
God no.
That one I gotta stop you on.
Oh, I wasn't even close.
Like Brady's second behind Drew Lock. I mean, you ever seen Tom Brady throw a ball as far as Drew Lock can? I don't think so. No.
You ever seen Drew Lock win a game? I don't think so.
Yes, I have seen him win a game. He won his first career start. So,
but I don't know. He's been the best. He's been a top 5 safety in the NFL for 10 years. How is that not a Hall of Famer?
Not top 5 right now.
Yes, he is.
No. It's Simmons, Bates, Minka.
Minka was the worst safety in the NFL last year. He was awful.
Adrian Amos.
Adrian Amos is not better than Harrison Smith.
Kevin Byers better. Javon Holland,
Javon Holland is a rookie and was not that good. Like, he was good for a rookie, but he wasn't that good.
He's better. I would say Malik Hooker is better right now.
I'm gonna murder you.
I would say Darnell Savage is probably better right now. I would say I'd probably take Eddie Burnt Toast Jackson over him right now.
No, you would not.
I would. I would take Eddie Jackson over him right now.
Jake.
I would take Kyle.
Jake.
I would take Kyle Hamilton over him.
I'm going to get you canceled on Twitter. Stop.
I know for a fact that Kyle Hamilton's already better. I would even I would take Julio Jones.
I'm gonna add David to this
Harris.
call so he can yell at you about being an idiot. Stop it.
I mean, if they put Drew Lock at safety, he might be better than Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith, old, washed, useless.
Block you.
Old, washed, useless.
No.
Harrison Smith back. Oh man, how do we get onto the Vikings or Harrison Smith? Where did we start this?
I have no idea. I don't know how we got. Oh, we were talking about Saxonville, and then we got talking about Deshaun Gibson, and then you were wanting to start terrible Harrison Smith narratives, and then you couldn't, and now you're making up some bullshit anyways. So tough. Tough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Good God, I hate it. Excuse me? I don't like that this guy has his name set as Ric Flair. I got very excited for a moment.
On Twitter?
Yeah. Somebody retweeted a tweet of, I think it was a reply to one of my tweets that got retweeted, but his name is Ric Flair, and I was like, wait a minute. I got excited for a second, and I was wrong. It's tough. Oh, man. Did you die?
I am alive. I think. Unless you can't hear me, then that's awkward.
No, I can hear you. You're good.
Okay.
Don't you ooga me. I will ooga your booga.
Oh.
What the fuck was that?
I just threw a pick in Madden.
Dude's playing Madden while recording a podcast. Good God. Good God.
That might also just be an excuse for a reason that I moaned, because maybe I don't want to reveal the actual reason.
That's valid. You did. I don't think we can talk about what happened there on YouTube. I think we'll get demonetized.
I'd rather not.
Jesus. Terrible.
For Stephon Tuitt retired? He's not even 30.
What? Yes, he is.
He's 29.
No.
Adam Schefter said he's 29. I trust Adam Schefter.
Why do you trust Adam Schefter? Adam Schefter's an idiot.
Adam Schefter is an idiot.
But he was right on that one. He is 29.
He's not even 30, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, the Steelers suck. Why would you want to keep playing, you know? And also, he didn't play last year? Apparently.
Oh.
Was he hurt?
That's not great. Probably.
Is he retiring due to injury? After 8 seasons. Wait, hold on. ESPN says Steelers defensive end Stephon Tuitt is retiring after 8 seasons. NFL.com says he's retiring after 7 seasons. Adam Schefter works for ESPN, so
probably...
we know which one's wrong.
Yeah. Well, ESPN probably counted his not played season.
Maybe. Oh my God. Even in the article, it mentions being 8 years, but I guess ESPN was counting last year, and the NFL.com site is not. That's dumb. NFL.com, do better.
Yes, do better.
Oh, that wasn't even the first year he's missed. He has never played a full season.
Oh.
So he's been oft injured his whole career. So
that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's terrible. But all right, I don't know how much more we have to talk about. Is there anything else you got words to say about?
All good.
You're good?
I'm all good.
You're good? All right. Well, I think that's it. So
Sweet. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, of course, it's always a blast. Good conversation as always.
I'm just before I leave this call, don't check my Twitter until after I leave the call because you're gonna yell at me. But yeah,
I'm gonna yell at you.
Thanks for having me on.
You're not leaving yet. You're not leaving yet. Oh my god.
See you later, geek. Good to see ya.
You fucker! I'm reporting that tweet. I'm reporting it. Report tweet. Start report. Who is this report for? Everyone on Twitter. What are you? Everyone on Twitter is being. What are we? Shown misleading info. That's literally an option.
No, but this isn't misleading info. He actually has 16.5 sacks.
But you called him the real Blitz boy.
Yeah.
Jamal Adams has 5 more sacks in like 7 less seasons.
Prove it. I just prove it.
Okay, I will. But all right, thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. But,
Peace.
all right, Drew Locke's a top 5 quarterback.